Welcome to episode 123 of Business Growth School for Service Providers. I'm your host Ali Salman, and this podcast is brought to you by Rapid Boost Marketing, online marketing for service providers. Today we are talking about how can you create or craft an offer or an incentive which is compelling, which is basically hard to refuse. Now, this is a three-step process, for offer selection. But before I get to that, think about this way, right? People who come on your website, people who are subscribed to your social media, new people or people who have already been visiting your website or have been, or they've liked your Facebook page, they follow you on Instagram. End of the day, they have taken that action because one way or other they're interested in what you're doing. So when people come on your website, when they follow you, they like your page, and in all those activities, you have to make sure that as a service provider you have a very compelling offer for people who have a first touch point or multiple touch points with your business. Because, what, if you have a very compelling offer, right away you have a chance of converting them. Now, example, the offers are not just for services. Offers can be for to subscribe to an email list. But the idea is that how can you start building a relationship? Because see, the value ladder works very differently, and I've actually enclosed a picture in the show notes which you guys can check it out. A dentist value ladder can start with a free exam, which can lead all the way to, let's say, root canal or dental implants. A free exam can lead to multiple $1,000s in revenue. So if you understand the value ladder really well, you can craft an offer which is basically irresistible. So after years of basically experience and what we've applied with the client and all, real world tests, strong marketing offer consists of three parts. Step number one is basically benefit. Customers ask, what's in it for me? It's big. They have to get the benefit. Number two, differentiator. Why should I buy from you? I mean, why you? Why not five other options, 10 other options other out there? Number three, your call to action. What the customer asks you, what do I do next? The more easy and simple you make it for them, the better chance you have to capture that information. Now you're very clear as to this is the three-step process, right? Now what kind of offers you can basically create. So what I have done is in the show notes I've given over 9 examples of service-based businesses, right, who are basically using 4 different techniques of creating offers. One of the amazing thing is that most of these things doesn't actually cost you extra things, because that's what I like about it. So number one, the way you basically create irresistible offer is give your potential customers a chance on how it works. So usually it's also called free trial. It's also called negative option. What it is basically you allow your potential customer or prospect to try your service for free, and then automatically bill them unless if they reject or they refuse within a certain time frame. Tony Robbins, a billion-dollar company, they sell services, free, mostly services, consulting and coaching. You can get a 30-minute free session with them, in which they'll basically show you that how they can help you straightforward. Basically what they're saying that taste our service before you buy it. There's another example of Avida, there's a salon, and they basically their whole focus is around hair colors. That they're saying, hey, why don't you come in for a free consult? Let us show you what we can do for you, and as an incentive, we'll also throw a $25 gift card which you can apply towards your purchase if you wish to. Awesome, right? There's a second way. So basically, second strategy, as I said, add extra value. I also call it quote unquote stackable services. Now, what you can also do is you can create different versions of your service, and you can have basically enhanced features for more extra money. So we call that packages. I mean, you have a base package, you have a like good, better, best kind of a kind of an analogy, and you can do it like, let's say an accounting firm can do it. Like they can have a junior accountant on a basic package, and they can have a senior accountant on a more higher package, right? The third strategy we have is basically like, stand out with your service benefits. Now a lot of people, like, a lot of service businesses, they offer like, unique benefits. Example that, like, they offer their clients memberships. So like, we have basically included two examples of medical clinics which offer memberships, and membership have a lot of different benefits like associated with it. So basically they're standing out with the service benefits. So mostly they're not doing anything else. All they are doing is basically they've created this membership and the extra value for their clients, where the client perception of the service goes up because they're actually offering like, a membership, more like, a club, or more like, a organization, and it's which they can be part of. The fourth strategy is basically offering bribes. Now, offering bribes is very interesting because, like, especially it really works in high ticket items. Example is like, if you are a construction company, you basically like, uh, like include kickbacks. Now a lot of industries have mechanisms and like, tools and resources which doesn't allow that. But like there's a different twist. There's a university example I've actually enclosed, University of Washington, and what they do is like they offer bondament travel fellowship. And what it is that they allow their few of the students, right, they give them $20,000 to travel the world for 8 months, and like they can travel anywhere they want, they can do anything they want. Basically a travel fellowship, right? And based upon on that, so many people apply out to University of Washington. An average like, degree can cost upwards of $100,000, right? So they created a contest which helps people apply to the university. They don't have to offer to every client. That's like, um, like, realtor offers a free iPad to the clients who list homes with them, right? So let's say 10 people list home with a realtor, and he gives away one free iPad, because one transaction for a realtor can be $20 to $25,000 commission, and iPad is like, $700 to $900 product, right? So offering bribes work really, really well. If you have a contest, if you have like, something, a free gift, right, or cumulative incentives, right? So go and check out all these things in the show notes at rapidboostmarketing.com/grow. I'll catch you tomorrow bright and early in episode 124 of Business Growth School for Service Providers. My name is Ali Salman, and this podcast is brought to you by Rapid Boost Marketing, online marketing for service providers. Have a good day, guys. Make it count. Bye bye.